What is happening, ladies and gents? Slaymate here, playing a little more Darkest Dungeon because we got an update. Many new things, new champions, new bosses, new items, all that delicious things we were promised a month or two ago have finally arrived. So, let's begin by taking a look-see at what everybody wants to look at, the new champions. The first guy is the Man-at-Arms. He is a frontline, melee, buffer, and marker, I want to call him. So his moves, we're gonna look through everything. His moves, he has a basic standing in front position melee hit, standard issue. Rampart is a big damage down. It gives him a little bit crit up, but it's a massive damage down. Does a knockback and has a chance at stunning as well. So that one seems like it's pretty good. His next one is usable on any target as long as he's not in the very, very back. It does almost no damage, but it does reduce the target's dodge and speed. So, that one seems pretty good. This one, Retribution, again, a damage down, but he buffs himself with some prot and marks the target. It says activates riposte. I don't know what that does. We'll have to find out. But the big thing there is that he marks the target. His other moves are, I'll just so you can see the colors, are buffs. He can buff himself. I believe he can buff an ally. I'm not quite sure how guard ally works, but something we'll try out. He can give somebody some accuracy, and he can also give somebody a little bit of dodge and speed. So those seem okay. This one seems like it might be way more beneficial than these, but for now those are the four that I picked because they're the big action ones. His camping skills, he has a self buff of accuracy, damage, and crit, which is awesome. Does cost 3 though. He can give somebody accuracy, crit, and damage. Cost 3 as well. He can give everybody plus 10 dodge, which this one is looking a little bit better to me than I first thought because of, changes that they made to the dungeons, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then a self buff of just more dodge. So he makes himself a dodgy and or damagey frontline tank. So yeah, that's the Man-at-Arms. I put some trinkets on him for getting ready for what we're gonna do. Don't look at those trinkets yet; they kind of changed. Second new champion is the Arbalist. It is a ranged archer support type of character. It has a ranged shot that can be used. Pretty much all their moves are only like back 2 spots, and they can't hit like the front target at all. So a little positioning, but standard archer. High accuracy, normal, like 90% base, pretty nice. A little bit of crit modifier, and if the target is marked, then they get more damage versus marked and more crit. And they might have to use that first because when they buff themselves, I'm not quite sure. That or they just have it versus marked. I think that's how it works. Then they have Suppressing Fire, which looks to me like kind of a little grape shot. If you remember the Highwayman's grape shot, where he shoots the chain of 3 targets, and it's the 3 targets in the back. Massive damage down, but so is grape shot. A little bit of crit up, but then it says target reduced their accuracy and their crit, but it shows that it chains the whole line. So I'm guessing you can AoE debuff the back 3 targets, which is pretty cool. They have another marked target, just like the Bounty Hunter, for setting up for things like this, I'm sure. Nothing too special about it. They have a Bolo, which chain hooks the front 2 targets. It does half of its normal damage. It has some knockback and a little bit crit. So I guess that's their weak frontline hit with some knockback. It's a little strange. Blind Fire. They can shoot from anywhere and they can hit anybody. It has a little bit of damage down, and it gives them a buff of 9 speed, which is really strange, but you don't get to pick the target. It just randomly shoots somebody for 66% of your normal damage. It's alright, sure. They have Rallying Flare, which gives you a little torch and has a chance to clear up people who are stunned. So that's kind of cool, waking people back up. And then Battlefield Bandage is a small heal, but the target gets 20% extra healing received. And with the addition of this one, they made some changes to healing, which is what we'll talk about in a second as well. Which is why I had it equipped as something to try out. Some of these they all look pretty cool. Our chances of being stunned are fairly low, so we'll probably stick with one of these. Maybe the Blind Fire one would be kind of fun. Camping skills, 15% heal to all champions. Pretty nice. Does cost 4, which is a little meaty. Restring Crossbow costs 3. It's accuracy, damage, and crit to their ranged skills. Only to yourself. This march plan gives all your companions +2 speed, the cost of 3, which that's like a permanent base Jester song. It could be worth it. It could be cool. And then field dressing, one champion gets picked for 35% heal, chance to remove target bleeding. So big ranged with emphasis on having targets marked and some additional healing, which is pretty nice. The team that I picked trialed these guys because they don't really seem like they would make very good for like 2 of these guys and 2 Arbalists, 2 Man-at-Arms, that kind of thing. So I picked a team with an actual healer and another guy who benefits from Marked, the Bounty Hunter. So things that they changed as to why I added a healer in legit instead of like a Jester like I normally would is because they reduced your ability to eat in the dungeon. So as you know, with my teams of Jesters and Dark Runners and all that kind of stuff, I ran no healer, so I just would eat food after I got hit for a big hit, and just crunch a whole bunch of food. Now targets get full, your champions get full after you feed them, like, I don't know, I think I tried it on a level 6 and they ate 3 or 4 times, I want to say, and then I was like, no, you can't feed them anymore. So I only got like 8 health back from eating food. So requiring a healer seems like that is a thing that just happened. Kind of have 2. I mean, this one is a really baby heal that they have, but and a lot of their specials are things on healing when you camp. But it seems like a healer might be a necessary evil now. Except here's the big upset: heals can crit. Oh snaps! About time. So even this guy's little 1-2 could potentially crit, and get a little bit more out of it. Could be pretty nice. It seems like there's a bunch of new little stat things. I don't know if anybody has any, because these guys don't really change stuff. But there's things like Virtue Chance, which is when you get your resolve tested, I believe. There were some really strange. I don't know if any of my guys got just straight up changed with them. Yeah, a lot of things that happen when health or things are at certain percentages. It's kind of cool. So as to changing your stats, trinkets, holy smokes, did they change trinkets? Leper 1 seems, it's alright, it's still pretty good. Helen's Hairpin seems like it's hottest garbage. They got changed to almost complete and utter trash. It adds some crit and some accuracy if you're running in the dark. That's it. No extra damage at all. Which it used to be, what, 20%? Just got rid of it. Got rid of all of the 20% of the hairpin's extra damage, which, yikes. Yikes! Accuracy was not one of their problems in any way, shape, or form. But it happened. The Bounty Hunter's Trinket, he got a higher chance to disarm traps. Again, I will never wear that, but that's terrible. The Gunslinger Buckle for the Highwaymen is insanely buffed. They got 25%. more damage to their range skills. 25%. That is crazy. They also got 15% more accuracy for their range. Like, why would you ever use anything else? Like, that is perfect. It is ridiculous. Then all they lose is their melee stuff. So the one swing, the one swing that I hardly ever do. The Vestal, they got plus 30% added on to their healing skills, which, okay, that's a good chunk. Their normal one is what? Normal standard heal is, whoops, a 1 to 2, 3 to 5. So adding on another 30%. Okay, sure. That means early on you get an extra heal point, maybe if you're lucky. It's still not great. Stress resist. Alright, whatever. The same thing happened to the Grave Robber. A little bit of crit, more scout chance, 30% trap disarm, but yeah, it's not great. The Plague Doctor thing, they got more accuracy to their range skills, which awesome. 30% stun chance skill, so still great trinket for the Plague Doctor to stun the back line. Pretty good. These ones, I don't think the tank ones got changed all that much. More prot, and it's prot percentage now. I don't remember if they changed that recently or on this one, but it's a percentage. So if you have a certain amount, like you may only get, I don't know, 4 extra prot, however that works, because it's just a percentage. The focus ring, still what it is, more accuracy, more crit, at the expense of some dodge. Legendary bracer, still awesome, 20% damage, crit, minus accuracy, so combined, they pretty much cancel each other out. You actually get a little bit more accuracy for combining than you normally would. It's good. Crusader blah blah blah, you know, 5% crit if you're in rank 1, you get more heals, that's cool. Probably would never use it. I'm not going to go through all these, but a lot of them did change pretty big. Some really weird changes that I don't agree with in almost any way. This is like, hey, you want to be a damage stun Vestal? There you go. More dodge if the torch is above. You can only be camouflaged if you're in full light, apparently. That's interesting. The sniper's ring got changed to where it only works if you're in the back line, very last spot. Otherwise, you get a penalty. Mooncloak's pretty much the same. Tankier if you're under the light, or if you're under 25. This one's you get 10% crit on the first round as well as, so you know. So for those characters that you want to have like massive damage on the first turn, but then have a penalty on every turn after, like I can see putting it on, I don't know, a Highwayman to make him get 10% extra crit chance while he's also rocking 25% extra damage. It could be like an instant, you know, crush of I don't know what his damage could get up to now, but it could be good. More health. The Feather Trinket still 1 speed lower than the Berserk Trinket, which makes him tankier. Yeah, got the dodge. This one's got damage. Whatever. Maybe the dodge comes way more into it this patch, which I kind of think it does, because they kind of messed with it. These little trinkets, a lot of them did get changed. The sun stuff seems like it's way good. All that stuff up there. Really good for light runs, for sure. I mean, look at that. Come on, dodge prot. Damage accuracy. Come on. Good stuff. The Book of Rage got turned into complete trash. You only get the extra damage if you are under 25% HP, so I would never use that. That's horrible. So that was a big change on that one. Kind of sad about that. A lot of these are more stuff if you are totally smashed. If you're about to die, it's good. Bleeding Pendant, still only bleed, no damage. Actually, minus damage. Some Trap Disarm stuff, which is okay. More melee stuff. Some of these early trinkets really nice. This Steady Bracer got super buffed. So we used to use Archer's Ring, which is 5 accuracy. A little crit penalty now. But the Steady Bracer... What? Why? What? Okay. It's 10 accuracy for 1 extra. So you get 5 more accuracy for 1 more crit loss. That seems like a pretty good starter starter trinket for sure. Everything else pretty much the same, and yeah, you can sell your trinkets now that you don't want. I don't really remember how. They also sort, which is really nice. You can straight up tell, hey, unequip all my trinkets, or you can sort them by class, sort them by rarity. Pretty good. There are a lot of new trinkets out there to get. I didn't have any show up in the shop or anything. Apparently, like this whole set you can get from your ancestor guy, which is pretty cool. The only new building we got too is this, which is a way to watch all of the cutscenes and dialogue options that happen from bosses, which we don't have them all. Why don't we have them all? And that's because we haven't killed all the bosses. There are versions of all of the new bosses that they put in there, so let's take a look-see. New bosses we've got in the ruins. This sonorous prophet. Sure. Apparently he sings songs. Something about the future, maybe. We got some, what? How do you say that word? The Inchuit flesh? The I ate an inch of flesh? Anyways, this is that guy. I'm guessing he's a big flesh monster. And then the Brigand 8-pounder. And then, you know, their corresponding versions that get higher and higher and higher, but we'll have to take them on each at a time. Which we're going to do with our... We'll just try out this team. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But in talking about what's going to happen in the dungeons... Oh, man. So... If your stress gets to 100, you have your resolve check. But if you keep getting stress after that point while you're in the dungeon, and if it fills up again to a total of 200, your guy's a heart attack and dies. So that's pretty cool. We did talk about crit heals, which is pretty cool. Talked about food, getting knocked down. Being in the dark now is way more deadly. It reduces our crit chance. It increases the chance that we'll be surprised. It increases the stress damage. It increases monster damage. It reduces the gold bonus in the low light, which is crazy because that was the whole point of running in the dark, was that you would get more stuff out of it, but nope, reduced gold. There is a little bit of change. You could get more, a couple more party slots for your inventory, but it was like only 2, something like that. So I still had to throw away a couple people just to get a team of Lobies. There are some changes for different characters as well. Just, you know, like tweaks on Plague Doctor has more blight resistance and things like that. I didn't see anything that was too crazy, but just little bits. A lot of the monsters in the dungeon, especially the double wides, like the Carrion Eater, Swinetar, Giant, all that stuff, they have more HP. A lot of things got buffed in there. Ability to dodge, just all kinds of stuff. Basically, the dungeons got way harder. And they made it way harder for you to heal or do anything. So, yeah, you know, it'll be interesting. Those were some of the big changes. Basically, they're just gonna make it tougher. So I think for starters, we're gonna hop into the. I mean, do we want to take on a boss at level 1? I don't really have anything to lose exactly. It's probably a bad choice. I could like level them up a bit. But you know, I kind of wanna go in, and it's a medium, so it's probably real dumb. Maybe we should tackle a short first. Hit level 2. That might be better. But yeah, we'll do that. All right, so let's pop into this little short dungeon real quick. Like that, it tells you up here what it is. I don't know how the food works just yet. Like, we're gonna be light runs too, because you know. I don't know if it resets after like the next fight. You can eat more food. If you have to camp before you're allowed to eat more food. What happens if you're full and then it asks you for like the party eat? I don't know. I do not know. Hopefully that'll be enough. We'll try to bang this one out as quickly as possible and maybe hit level 2.
They breed
Not sure.
down there in the dark. But perhaps we can.
He looks pretty cool. I didn't check their colors out. Let's check out their palettes. Alright, little white guy. A little darker guy. He's got a little red sachet. And they all seem okay. Got like one with the red sash. Maybe the black guy. It's pretty good too. And then green pants, red pants, blue pants, no pants. Interesting. Let's go with that one. I don't know. And blue's pretty good. Red's good. Green's good. They're all good. Yeah, I kind of like that red. All right, let's get a move on here. Let's get a move on. First fight, 3 swine zone. We surprised them too. All right, let's see what he can do then. He's got knockback stun. He's got Hecka smash. He's got defense with no damage, and he's got a ling dong. These guys are kind of weak. I think we'll just try to standard smash and see what happens. He can hit first 3 targets with them. That's pretty good. 10 damage is not bad either. We'll just take one out. I did give her a close range thing just in case. Just in case party shuffled. I like this stance. Let's see what happens if we do this. Like if it's any good. All right. So it's enough damage to kill off a low target. That's not cool. 26 early crit. Awesome. Super awesome. It's all right. Hopefully we'll have some crits happen. Let's check in here. Nice. He looks kind of cool. I like his holding up of the shield. It's pretty cool. All right, empty. Backtracking we go. So I do want to try out his where is it? This one. Try out this next. Bigger target, mark him, and then do the Arbalist's damage against. Let's see. So yeah, right. You can affect the torch. You can reduce it automatically. Just straight up put out your torch if you want to go to the darkness quick, which is interesting. I didn't bring any holy water, did I? Well, doo-doo, you know. Took a chance. Paid out. Should get a fight here. Yep. Alright. Drummer. No good. Try to take the drummer out quick. No ability to. I was hoping the. Well, I mean, maybe that's just a peeve. I don't know. I was hoping that the Arbalist. They have the little heal thing, which is cool, but I kind of hoped that they would be another person who could handle some form of. Nice. Some form of. Getting rid of like toxicity, getting rid of poison, something like that. These guys are super weak, so I think I'm just gonna smash. I mean, whatever. We'll try to get a stun just to see what it looks like. Nice shield smack. Didn't get the stun though. Yeah, so I was hoping they'd be able to like field bandage, battlefield, ding dong, you know, get rid of that. I don't know. That's just me. Not only will hit one person. This can only hit that one. Let's do the bolo again to see. It's reasonable damage. Did not think that I would like that move, but it seems like it is okay.
Well struck.
And of course, you know, bounty hunter. I mean, it's a bounty hunter, you know? It's kind of his job. Uh-ohs. That's not good. Creeping cough. Bull honk. That's super bad. Ooh, okay. Big fight. Nice. Did get a surprise. That's super lucky. Okay. Only one more round of that. That's not terrible. Nobody's really damaged. Let's Let's try to get rid of their damage. Wow, straight up miss. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't want to kill you anyways. Let's try. I can reduce everybody's dodge and speed. Not that that's exactly necessary. Could be fun though, just to see. It's like a yop-ish type of thing. I don't know. Well, suppressing fire, it'll hit 2. Reduce accuracy and crit. Let's try it out. Okay. Oh, they got hecka debuffed real quick. That's cool. 8. Yeah. That's cool. Kind of mass AoE debuffs between them. I mean, they're not great debuffs, but they are debuffs nonetheless. So let's try to do a little knockback and stun. Alright, he resisted both. That's cool. He blocks a lot, which is great. With that shield up. There's no way he does 19 damage, right? Yeah. Had to take the chance though. Or did I? 9. She's not gonna do 9, so let's 11? Do I think it can do 11? I guess we can see how much it does. 5. Wow, I should have used the bolo. That's how much it does anyways. Stun? No. Alright, no flare for you. So far our standard killers are the killers, if you know what I'm saying. Let's try again. What's the stun chance? It's only 50. We have 100. We should be able to get it. Wow, really? That is amazing. Double bolo kill. Pretty cool. Bolo. YOLO. You know what I'm saying.
So too will resistance.
Alright. That did not go terribly at all. And we've reduced our stress from that crit on us earlier. I want to target. I probably could have done it on that big pig, but I want a bigger target to do the debuff or do the marking, just to see like really how much it does. Whoops a doodle. Come on now. Teardrops. Want to see what you look like when she was getting the loot. I want to do that on him too. His little animation. See what it does. All right. 12 damage or 12 health. It's not bad. Alright. Go for the dodge speed on everybody. That could be kind of cool. I could try to get 1 stun again. I think that's what that means. Stun base, right? Yeah? No? Maybe? I don't know. Or maybe knockback is the thing. Yeah. Let's go with the full debuff just to see. Alright, it seems to consistently hit. Bleeding. Double bleeding. Sure did. That's gonna suck. That would hit 2. That's not enough. Yeah. Snipe that back lady. Alright, we'll use the old bandage. So Bolo should finish him off. We will give him a single heal. And should we try to get another stun just for kicks? Or go with hard smash? Let's try it again. Wow, it just it does not want to do it, whatever it is. Yellow's normally the stun, gray is normally the knockback, it doesn't like it.
A singular strike.
Does not like it. They only have 25. Super gross. Nice, that looked cool. We'll tear out their bandage thing there. Alright, we'll just bash his butt in. So far, unimpressed with Rampart.
This expedition at least promises success.
It's got fine accuracy base. Target knockback 1. Okay, stun base. Yeah, should be hitting. Should be hitting. There we go. He's got a mark. Try to kill out these guys first, though. What the full party dodge? Dodge speed and what has use. You still got to go first. Gross. 1. Youch, that sucked. 4 debuffs, be nice. Alright. Man, just likes bleeding him. Come on, man, be nice to me. Be nice to me. I really want to take out that guy. Maybe I should just try to stun him. A 5% chance. I can't kill that much health. 12? Well, it's really low. Let's just try to stun. Good, good, good. Alright. I think we go with a single on this guy because he's bleeding too. It's funny, I can reduce them even more. I think I need to, though. Alright. What the? So he taunted. He taunted. He marked himself. Alright, that's super not what I was thinking. Weird. Okay. I was thinking it marked them. I thought that's what it said for sure. Mark target. Didn't say self, did it? He's countering their damage, reflecting it. That's the riposte. Interesting. Huh. I'm not liking their damage, man. I wish that was like coral or something from those other archers. Self. Mark target. Okay, so he's self-marking himself. Self mark self. How many times can I say that? Alright. Yeah, I didn't give him ass loads more prot though. Let's do that again. So he self-made it to where people attack him, and then when they do, he punches them in the junk. Mucho interesto. Alright, he's in bolo range. If it hits 3, I think it does. Ah, the bleeds. He did not attack the mark target, which is unfortunate for us, and everybody's bleeding. I should probably do some healing. Yeah, that only hits 1, that sucks. Alright, heal yourself. And further heals. I gotcha. Take out a guy and get this guy to maybe target us. I mean, I like that. That's cool. You make him tank his balls. You could do that every round and just be like sunbroed up, if you know what I'm saying. I think you do. How much will this heal get? 6. Alright. So that's extra due to that bonus. That's cool.
The bigger the beast, the greater
Super interesting.
the glory.
So I still have to mark my own targets for damage. He still has that move on there. She doesn't mark unless I put that move on there. But I kind of like her other stuff. Huh. Interesting. So let's see. Let's take a look at the food situation here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They say full? Full. Okay, so it is 4. And we'll see if that resets after a fight? After never? Like, I just took damage. Could I eat? Oh, wait. Oh, do I want to bleed? I don't really want to bleed. You do it. More food. Alright, we'll try it. Full. Still full. I don't see an indication of being full. Goo!
Curious is the trap maker's art. His
Rough.
efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Alright. There's a lot of backtracking in this place. Alright, so if they're still full, and they got crit healed, so they can still get regular feed from being asked when they're full. Good to know for science. God damn these traps, you better block it. Alright, he blocked. No, he didn't. He did not block the damage either. Man, she is getting low as all get out. There's nothing there though. Just clearing it out because, you know, why not? I like how the map kind of moves around now as you're walking. It's a little strange. Man, apparently I should have brought holy water. Jeez. Alright, just debuffed up the wazoo. Tried to give him creeping cough again. Couldn't do it.
Ancient
Jeez.
lie in wait.
Freaking Trap Town.
Thirsting for blood.
Rough. Oh, wow, and then massive party shift. That sucks. I need to get her back to where she can heal. I'm like, stat. I'll have to use this person to heal her. Youch. I'll kill my Vestal in the first short dungeon. Please. And he can do literally nothing. Alright, got a heal of 2. Let's try to at least kill one. Nice, he was the guy who hadn't gone yet. Pretty good. Yep, still gonna need to move her back. I don't think she can do anything. She can do the party one. Guess it's better than nothing, and then he'll move forward, push her back. She can do the bigger one. Oh, that'll do it. Or not. Would have been a very helpful push. Alright, so I want to move him.
Decimated.
Man, Bounty Hunter's still just the best. Like, honestly, the best. 1. Lols. 7. Out of a 3 to 5, that's pretty good. Thanks to the, been healed twice, she had a 40% bonus heal. Pretty nice. 7 damage, like, it does damage, putting the mark on him, too. It's pretty good. That'd be kind of cool. You get everybody with a thing, and then when you party heal, okay, that didn't work. But I was hoping with the 20%, like maybe the party heal would give some people a little extra.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Back, forward. So yeah, those shifts still really suck. Alright. So is she still... Alright, so I don't know how many rooms it took for her to be able to eat again. Maybe it was another fight. Did we try a fight and then eat? No, we tried an eat. So maybe it's after each fight you're only allowed to eat 4. That would make some sense. Alright, let's get out of here.
Some experiments should have never happened.
Got ourselves a
You are
plus
doing
20%
just
scouting
work
chance.
ending them.
Yeah. I think when I click on this too, it just opens everything, which is nice. Just hit return to town. It's like, nah, there you go. There's everything.
In truth, I cannot
Man.
tell how much time has passed.
Everybody
since
got
I
tons of
sent that
debuffs.
letter.
That's cool. A little bit of changes. I doubt we got any better guys. We didn't even get any of the new people. That's cool. I didn't want to see new guys. Bunch of jerks. So let's see. He won't pray. Creeper Cop is pretty suck. Fragile really sucks. Off guard really sucks. Alright. So we're gonna do all of these and then have a have a quick cut to when they are out. He'll go into a stress place. Yeah. Alright, so thanks for watching, and we'll be back with more Darkest Dungeon, and we'll get these guys up and take on a boss. See you next time.